everyone, we are back here on the Goose Empire server. It is me, Goose Time, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot more particle effects compared to the last episode. Um, last couple of days, I went out and I found the firefly bush, and I placed them around here, and then I decided I wanted to get a bunch more of the particle effects going around here, so I may have gotten a little carried away, but we now have a ton of particles around the storage room here. And I probably have to do something in here to add a little bit more. But yeah, there's just all the colors now and even the white from the bushes. I made a quick firefly bush farm here. Loud, but he's just a simple little thing. Just those easy enough. And from the village base, I got the two moss farms here, so just or spawn base, that is. Just a simple moss farm and pale moss farm, so we don't have to actually switch anything. Composts some for itself, and it also gives you lots of drops, so just easy enough as is like that. The moss farm here is operational now. I need to add a filter here for, or this, not moss, bone meal farm. I need to add a filter here for any of the moss drops, just so that it doesn't fill up the shulker box with anything but bone meal. And I have this set to a pressure plate so that it's not going to break if you leave, and because I have to set up the chunk loaders, and I probably won't, so it's just be a manual operation. What else? I haven't done anything else here. I actually just had the idea that when this lights off, we could actually lock the bottom hopper here, which I believe would be really easy in the sense that we just put a redstone torch on this one, and can we do that here? We probably, well, might be hard, but that would just be more of a, you add extra things here, it just doesn't disappear when the light's off. Yeah, I'll see if it works or not. It may not. And then, what else? I have done a path and a bridge and a stream and some spires. So we'll go into free cam here. I have been working on the top here. I have gone through like 5 or 6 different things. Right now, I'm keeping these spires, or towers, or whatever you want to call these. I really like these. I think they fit the top of this really well. I was trying to come up with something in the middle here, but I think I need to make whatever I want coming out, like a big tree, done first. I just couldn't figure out how I wanted to do the idea that I was trying originally with the pieces in the middle here. So I think the next part will be a tree coming out the top and over, or covering over a bunch of this. And then, so I did that. We have a little bridge here connecting to our path, which if we hit the map, you can now see the path cuts all the way towards the portal. Just need to make a bridge now, and then we're fully connected. This still needs to be changed from the perfectly straight wall. I don't really have any ideas for that, but maybe one of these weekends I'll stream and we can have a look at that. Hey, kitty. I did fill in a bunch more trees here just to make it feel super overcast, or covered, and then it kind of like opens up right here, and then you can see the two faces, and actually you can see right through the hole, which is kind of cool. And I don't want these vines, so we're going to quickly get rid of this. Should do that. And then, yeah, I added this little pond over here. I need to bone meal it so I have some grasses and whatnot. It actually cuts all the way underneath, so we have a bridge there. And then, I'm just going to free cam this. It travels down to here, to where we have another pond, and this actually goes through the rock and then down into the cave here. To which I think maybe I'll even open this up and then we can just make this one big pool here. Seeing as this comes in and... Oh, actually we could connect through here and then make this a little bit bigger, and it's kind of... There's an idea. But, so that's where we're at. This is just the last couple days work. I think I'm going to add a bunch of firefly bushes around here and give it so that there's lots of particle effects at night, because the firefly bushes are super cool. Yeah. I think what I want to start with is I have an idea for these corners here. So for something we can put here, bring it up maybe 8 to 10 blocks, and just have some sort of pillars on the corner. So I'm going to collect some blocks, and then we're going to get started on what I was thinking for that. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I got some stone bricks, some mossy, some cracked, and flurry came on. So what I was thinking here is go for a 5x5. So that also still leaves the beacon beam in the middle. And I will color these afterwards. Excellent. And then once we get this up. You. I think I may leave this more squared off. Don't think I want it to be like a pillar or anything. I think the square and maybe with. I think that's okay. So then we can always just do something like this. I know it's not necessarily this theme, but I don't think that this is too bad. We'll put a slab there at some point so we can still have the beacon. So we go like that and fly away. It's not great, so maybe 7x7 could be better, but let's see. I had an idea. Oh, I picked the one that had the glow like it. Dummy. That sucks. Go here. Like that. Oh, I climb in. And we're gonna line the back of this. We're gonna go you two and I'm sure you already have an idea of what I'm thinking here, but if we go like this, does this look like a face? Yeah, it does. And that's funny. Now, can we make this look better is the question, because this, as funny as this isn't looking quite right yet. What if we go like this? I think that's better. Let's see if Flurry wants to come take a look. Come check this thing out at the base, if you can, please. Need opinion on face. And yeah, let's see what this guy what he thinks. He is the one that is making the one road town over here. And also, the cactus flowers have actually been growing, which is fantastic. I grabbed a few and they are glorious. I'll fly it down. There we go. What do you think? Is it good? Because I love it. big silly. It is very funny. And I think I'm going to do this on all four sides. Probably. And I can always change up the eyes and like the mouth and whatnot, and we could kind of change it up. Um, and give me all thank you. So maybe how high were we? We could always lower it a block, but maybe let's just try here at the same height, which will be yeah. And that means we can go all the way around. Maybe this one gets that and that. So his eyes are going like that. And then we get one of these. That. That. Oh, wait, jump. Let's go. Oh, that's terrifying. What is he even looking at? I think I gotta change the mouth though. I don't think that works. Maybe we'll just do the same thing. Ah, that. And then we block this off. This one, maybe we'll just give them all the same mouth. That seems reasonable. This one can have one eye there, one eye there. Oh, and we fell. That. I love that. He's looking one way, he's looking all the way. This is kind of funny. So, there you go. Oh, gotta remember to plug all this up. There. This one needs like that. So now we got four goofy faces. I will texture this. Maybe we'll just leave it like this for now because that's kind of it's more than kind of silly. It's really silly. So I'm just gonna break these blocks because then I think being open is better for all of this. Yes, that got me the slab as well. Straight out and land on top. This maybe we'll change up. And let's go with let's try some slabbages as XB would say. And what if we just raised up a smidge? That's okay. It doesn't have to be anything special here. It's just a tower with some funny faces. And actually, if we grab stairs, we could also do, oh, you know what? I'd have a lot of them. Some chiseled stone bricks and drop. In. Just like that. This is what I'm thinking here. Go corner. And then like that. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. So I think that looks pretty good. And maybe, hmm, we could also break it up and do the same thing at the base here, which would be in the opposite direction. That. I think that's okay. So let's give this a try. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that gives us an extra piece of depth to break up the whole thing. So I'm going to build the same thing here on the other three sides. I will add some of the mossy and cracked around, and then I will come back for the next thing we do here at the base, which probably should be something with something going on here, whether it's a big tree and a small something or like a garden. I think we need to do something here. And or we can figure out how we want to light up our path going through. So let me go do that, and I will be back. Okay, we are back. We actually got people online, which is awesome. I added a data pack or something that let us change the names of people. Basically, you can set it to any of these colors. But we have the 4 guys now, and I actually came in and I did a little bit of coloring here. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I added some coral to the water. I added some of the warped trapdoors to put coral on top because they look like nice flowers. Firefly bushes around, and sugarcane and whatnot here. And then I have been going through the forest a bit. If we turn on the light overlay, we have some light going on around. Not everywhere, but there's some. We should go up to heaven and get some good gear there instead of caving. Yeah, so we got that. I've done a little bit of lighting around the path here. I think I need to get some string here and we could set some of these up, but thinking, and actually I planted a bunch more trees here, so that's why it feels a lot more snug. I think what I want to do next is, well, I want to do this. You can get netherite. So worth going for it there first. I want to build the bridge here because I think that'd be really cool, but I also want to start shaping this a bit better and add rocks and the grass and everything. So we might, yeah. So we'll either do that or no, it's just the one. It's just the one dimension. Yeah, so either because I want to do the river first and then the bridge because then we can get the sizing correct the first time. So maybe we'll work on that, but that seems like something just to slowly grind away at, reshape. Instead, maybe we'll do a couple trees, like a small bush and then a tree here. Because I think filling this up with some flowers and tree and whatnot will be good. So we're going to do this actually. So let me do that. Let's get everything ready for that, and then we will get started. I think I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So yeah, let me grab some stuff. So I have both mangrove bog and jungle. Talking with a coworker, I was mentioning I didn't really want to use the jungle since it's all jungle here, and he suggested maybe trying mangrove, which actually, looking at this was just with Fulbright. Without it, it's a little bit darker, but Fulbright will be like midday. I think I'm actually gonna do that because the mangrove isn't bad. So I'm gonna make and I guess I'm just gonna go with jungle leaves since I don't want to make it too different. Plus those, make some of these. So I think we're gonna go with the mangrove wood and then we'll do jungle leaves on top and reshape it compared to this. But that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Maybe we'll make it a tree kind of here-ish. Don't necessarily want to make it like that, but either way. I'm going to grab some dirt and then we'll make a little something here. And I think it might actually be similar to what I made back at my starter base. The portal, like in the similar sense to the portal tree and the tree I did for the donkey's house. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to go with. So let me do a little bit here and then I'll come back with some of the progress. Okay, just a quick build with the wood. I think we're going to go with this. Not huge, but it doesn't need to be, especially if I go with the big tree up above. And then we can add some log down underneath. There. Yeah. Something like that. Didn't take a ton of wood either, which is always a bonus. So yeah, let me see what I have for jungle logs. And then I like that. There. Break that up a bit. And maybe put you there. Oh, that is really bad. Okay, not that. Could go like this. Yeah, we're not attaching it. Like that. It's fine. Okay, let me get some leaves and then we'll start adding leaves to that tree. Actually, quickly, we'll just look. Yeah, that's okay in size. So we'll do something quite a bit smaller for the other one, but let's grab no, that's okay. Dang it. And because we can be smart about this, grab the shears. And there we go. So let's grab a few stacks. And be even. We could just have the tree have some leaves low as well. So let's go like that. Here we want to go around. I might want to left that. Oh. Now my way to do leaves is a whole bunch of just laziness, I guess is what you call it. I don't really have any method to the madness. I know different YouTubers have their ways they do it and ways they recommend it and whatnot. I've tried it, tried various ones. I haven't necessarily enjoyed how they've looked or felt that I did a good job with it. It's more just been like, try stuff like this. Like right now, I don't mind this. Like some spots feel like they need to have extra leaves coming out whatever which way just to be, you know, give it some more sizing or whatever it might be. This one maybe comes out there, and then since we have this here, go like that, and then since he's here, like this, maybe put one there. That's silly, but like that. Really, it's just, you know, spamming leaves until you're happy with the shape, and that's kind of all I really do. And just, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of how I go about this. I just kind of keep adding leaves until I like the shape that we come up with. And I know everyone's got their own way, but this is just kind of how I go about it. And like this, you can kind of see how it's all kind of connected, but also separate. So it's, I mean, I'm sure there's better ways to go about adding foliage. Yes. But this is just kind of how I found I can get what I feel like it looks good. Or what looks good for my eye and yeah. Oh wow, we're up to 5. Heyo. Yeah, so we're gonna just add a bit more here. I want to go like that, and then this, and then from below, we're gonna go like that. That, and like we're gonna be kind of in between, maybe a little spot here. This, and then that. North. Yes. So just thinking about what they've said. And then obviously after I get all this done, I'm gonna jump up from below and I'm just gonna add some more hang to some of these leaves. I feel like that also helps a little bit. Like that. And this. That. There. And then I don't really know what to do in here. You kind of add extra leaves just around, but we'll have to also add some what do you call it? Glow lichen, just so that there's no spawns within the tree. Oh, that's not what. This one. Maybe try that. So let's top down and dirt, fly it back. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So this one is that, this, those two. That's better. Here, one down. That, and this, and maybe go here. This one can have a leaf like that. Go here. There, and maybe there. So let's see. Nice. Yeah, I think that's good. So that's a nice shape. It kind of goes up and towards the middle, so I like the feel of that. I'm going to make something a little bit smaller on this side, and then I'll come back and we will have a look at both these. So let me grab some glow lichen and get that done. Okay, there's the second one done. I think that's all right. If you have any suggestions or anything that I could try, I'm happy to hear it. This, I think, we could go, and we're gonna jump up to the top of this. This needs something else. More than just one for that height. So I think that's gonna be it for this two trees. Jump on, actually go around the side. So yeah, that's looking really good. So next, oh, I left my dirt. Next, I think I'm just gonna get a bunch of flowers, and maybe some more different colored leaves and some cherry leaves. That's one. And we're gonna just color up this a bit, and then we'll have a look at how that is. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. At least fills up this front end pretty good. So Molson just asked for some spruce. So I've got a shulker box to go bring them. That looks awesome. So I'm going to go visit, and maybe we'll have a look at their base when I get there and say hi. So let's go off and do that. Alright, so she came through this portal. This little village that he has here, and there's his house with the black beacon. Hell yeah. Damn. Oh, so he's got nice stuff, nice, and we'll drop down here. Oh snap! Looking good. Looking very nice in here. I like the, this is good. And just having a look, he's got some decent villagers. he's got his villagers, I assume, back here? Yes. Nice. And that's, I guess, everything he has here, but I like it. Nice area out here in the, oh wait, oh, he's in between two villages. Oh, cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go see where we're at and maybe move on to the next thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here. It's getting somewhat long. We'll have to take a peek. Oh, how this is, but just a peek with shaders at night and how this is all looking. Why are there torches? I thought, I think this is coming along. It's definitely nice, a better progress for the base, especially with the spires up top and the corner pillars, and now the trees. Even including this lake. So break these because silly torches. Oh, there's no light here. Nice. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you want to come play, come join, build for a week or whatever, always welcome to do so. Huge shout out to Mollison, one of the viewers that messaged me and wanted to join. So thank you very much for that. And if, as always, I will see you all in the next one. Take care.